Hello and welcome back to our sustainable journey. I'm Steve. Today we have a care package from Buckeye Organics. Let's see how they're doing. So, good labeling. Live worms, keep cool, do not freeze. I don't know about the do not freeze because we're in the middle of summer. There are no holes in the package, which is kind of a no-no. I ordered it on Sunday. They shipped it on Wednesday, and today is Saturday. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We'll see. We'll see how they did. It doesn't smell like they're in bad shape, but the box is kind of crushed. And obviously not. All right, so they're wrapped in a baggie. Got my receipt. So I have 1 pound of European Nightcrawlers and 1 pound of red wigglers. So looks like we've got 2 baggies. Oh, they're zip tied shut. So let me get a wire cutter. I'm gonna cut that with a knife. So we'll start with this one. All right, there we go. Easy enough. All right. Oh, I don't want to spread this out all over the place. This is a giant bag. All right, it looks like 1 pound of red wigglers. And they've already started getting out. Well, that's great. All right, so put them in our handy tote. And I will open up this one as well. Alrighty. Need a better shutter, dude. Full of strips. Alright, anyway. Okay. That. Better for doing that. Come on. There we go. Alright. There's labeling there, ENC. 1 pound of European Nightcrawlers. So we'll put that over here. We'll leave them aside for now. I'm going to make sure that nobody escaped. Doesn't look like it. Alright. Oh my gosh, there's a little shredded paper everywhere. Okay, we'll put that aside for now. And then let's take a look at the red wigglers. That sure does feel like a pound. Let's get the worms out of there. Yep, they're healthy. They're alive. This guy. These ones are probably... Oh, they're not too bad. They're pretty big. They look to be in a lot better shape than the ones we got from Uncle Jim's. Similar to what we got from Northeast Worms. As far as size goes, they're pretty big shape. Pretty big sized, rather. Nope. So, I'm pretty happy. Did a good job. Let's see, are there any others loose? Doesn't look like it. I like the bags too. So nice. Let's make sure there's nobody inside. Oh, I don't see anybody. All right, cool. Set that aside. All right. And we have our usual standard worm tub. Let me get some bedding into the worm tub. Should be enough for 2 sets of worms, right? Let me get my shovel. Ooh, I'm making a mess. That's all right. All right. Yeah, add a couple more. Because they also have their own bedding, so they don't need too much more. And that. Yeah, one more in the corner. I saw an empty spot. Put some there and there. All right, let me put food down first. Still got the coffee grounds. So, put some coffee grounds. And whatever that is. Coffee grounds and something moist. All right, that'll work for now. Let's get the worms in there. But before we get the worms in there, let's get them weighed. Let's set this aside. Put this on there. What does this weigh? 16.7, 16.8. So, why is it on fluid ounces? There we go. Okay, so we'll put this on there. I'll tear it. Yeah. Put this on there. A little over a pound. Just barely over a pound. But, I mean, you can see these worm balls. They're a lot of worms. So I still feel good about that. Let's get them in there. Spread them out. And by spread them out, I mean put them on top of the coffee grounds so that they can find the food. And we'll do some corner feeding. The next couple times we'll feed them in the different corners. And we will check back on these guys tomorrow. Let's see how they do. Hopefully they don't all try to escape. And then let's do the Nightcrawlers, see how they're doing. Ooh, buddy. All right, those are some fat worms. Look at these guys. They're great. I love Nightcrawlers. They're so misleading though, because they just look like there's hundreds of them, but they're just bigger. I'm so used to the red wigglers. All right. So, about 1.5 pounds, I guess, of worms, which is probably about 1,000 Nightcrawlers. So let me get a tub and we'll get these guys situated. All right, we'll start with an empty bin. And I'm gonna actually dump this over. Ooh. Come on. food. Let's give them some food first. Sorry, boys, you're getting coffee grounds. Oh, there's something. There's bread. You gotta give them bread. That might not be bread. I don't know what that is. It looks like bread. Put it in the corner. We'll give them some coffee too. Maybe they put some. All right. So we're taking the worms. Pop them in there. We're gonna need maybe more food than that. All right. We'll check back on them in 24 hours. Just love how healthy they look. They did a really good job. So, box didn't have holes in it, but worms made it. Worms look fantastic. Took longer than expected. But I mean, who's in a hurry to get worms? That's kind of weird anyway. Because if you have a worm emergency, you have other problems. So, fine. It took a week. But they're not Amazon, and they got a great bunch of worms. So I'm happy. So we'll see how they do tomorrow. All right. Stay tuned. Day 2 for Buckeye. Let's see how they're doing. Oh, we've got a couple of worm balls on the top, but not too many. There's one there, one over in that corner. So these are the red wigglers. Let's get you back down in there. And this giant worm ball, we'll throw you over where the food is. Other than that, they're all over that food. Cool. All right. So let's see this. Ooh. That's not good. So these are the Nightcrawlers. They're all over here. Come on, buddy. Pop them back in. Come on. You know where the food is. I feel like it's that warm in here. There's no reason for this behavior. Come on. Get those guys back in. Get you back in. And everybody else is probably down. Yeah, down under the food. There you go. Interesting. There seems to be. Hang on. All right. Let's wipe the top of this. Maybe they found something that's appealing on the lid or on the top. There's no moisture up there. We'll see if that helps. Keep them down. And it's fine. It's the closer they are together, the more they're reproducing. So there we go. But nobody else, they didn't escape. They're not a bunch of dead ones on the counter here, so it's a good sign. They're doing all right. Cool. So that'll be it for this round. I think we have 3 more coming. So the next couple videos will be worm shipment surprises and see how well they do. It's good to see what's out there. But these ones seem to be doing well. We'll keep an eye on them. Make sure that they continue staying healthy. We'll see. Look at this haze. under, what do they call it? Not smoke advisories, but we're getting the particulate matter from the wildfires up in Canada. So there's this haze that's been all over everything the last couple days. Makes it tough to breathe if you have asthma. But what I wanted to show you was the bees. They're doing great. So you see George and Gracie are on a roll. We're gonna be pulling supers this weekend and extracting honey. So, because that's just getting too high. Yeah. You can see those ones over there washboarding. So, a lot of bees. They might need another super. But they're doing great. But look at that haze. And the haze apparently does not impact the bees, or so we've been told. They just fly a little bit less. So, there we go.